Testing the mic. It is dark out here, but I wanted to do a quick live because I do have a very special announcement that some of you're going to love. You're going to love this announcement. I am on foot with this doggy shown here named Cassie. And maybe we're not going to talk as much about Bob Joyce, Elvis Presley tonight, but it probably will come up as usual. But I do have a special announcement, and so I will start with it and end with it in a new way. On New Year's Eve, the 31st of December, I'm going to be sharing some special music. Don't have the exact length to find yet, but probably somewhere around an hour. And it's going to culminate to the last song, which is going to be the new release of The Storm, TikTok. Some of you already know the song, and some of you will maybe just hear it for the first time then. But it was written back in May of last year, 23, or April, one of those two. The song came together in 3 days, and it was quite an amazing, quick process. And it was timely then, and it's even more timely now. So I'm really excited to share that. And yeah, I don't want to share too much about the new recording, but I think a lot of you are going to love it. And so the only thing I haven't decided on is exactly what time it'll start. It'll probably be 9 p.m. Eastern or 10 maybe. And I don't want to make it too late because I don't know, if you're like me, it's kind of like, well, somebody's celebrating the new year every hour about, right? So why do I need to stay up till midnight? I can just celebrate with the East Coast or something. So possibly starting at, I'm thinking 6 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Eastern. But it's going to be a hand-picked selection of songs for the occasion and to have a little fun. It's going to be a live premiere on YouTube. So I'd love to see you all there watching it live, enjoying the music. And we're just kind of hanging out. So we'll just be hanging out by text for that. There will be the music videos playing live when that starts, and then for the whole time. But there will be a chat area right there, as I'm sure you've seen many times on YouTube. So I'm looking forward to that. Hi, Sheila. I'm good, thank you. Hi, Irma. Glad to hear you're excited. It'll be fun. I haven't done that kind of long live premiere before, but this is a great occasion to do it. And what day is it? We only got a few days to go. We are almost to 25. It's what, the 26th right now. So yeah, we're in the last 5 days of the year. Thanks, Irma. I'm glad you love all the songs. So music is how I started on YouTube, and way before YouTube was, I've always wrote music, recorded music, sang, played, including way before the Marine Corps. So it's kind of an obvious choice for me. when I realized I could, well, at the time, I only found out I could play piano for the Marine Corps, but that's what the recruiter tells you. Yes, you'll do that, but there's a whole lot more fun they don't tell you about. But I have no regrets. It was a roller coaster of highs and lows, 15 years in the Marine Corps, but it's also helped me a lot to read what's going on between the silence of the military and the very open political discussions and politics that we all see. And it's important to have the best is yet to come. I believe it. Hallelujah. And the military side of things, I would say, is the biggest crucial piece that most people have no clue about. And that's nothing against them. If you haven't been active duty in the military for at least a couple years, but it does help the longer you serve because you see more things, you learn more things. You get things like secret clearance for a certain time, or you go into certain VIP sort of meetings where you can't take devices into, and you hear how things are discussed and handled at top levels. So, like I was saying, there's the civilian side of things, and then there's the military side of things. And those two pieces have both never been so important as they are right now, this time in history. So think about that. What that should tell all of you is that during these times, you really want to be paying attention to veterans that know a thing or two about the military and who you think are authentic and genuine, not trying to hype anything up like I'm not. I have high hopes for some hype, but I think a lot of it is just it's more about the process we're going through, and I think it's planned that way. So I do think it's likely we're going to have to have some sort of culmination moment, whether that be January 20th or before or after that. But if you really haven't considered what's going on at the military level, then I would say you've had just a very not one-sided view, but or perception, but sort of a one-sided ability to calculate what's going on. If that makes sense. Thanks, Irma. That is a huge compliment to be your favorite musician. I appreciate that. And let's see. So my experiment earlier today, if you were at that live stream, the experiment that I didn't mention was that it was a success because I pretty much made it all about Pastor Bob and Elvis and the theory, and a whole bunch of people were there. And that seems to keep happening. So YouTube has had zero issues with our community here and Pastor Bob. And I actually find that kind of interesting. Thanks, Irma. You were one of the first supporters who was really supporting like all the different kinds of music videos and things that I did. Because usually everybody kind of has their favorites, right? But you've been very consistent, and you are a part of this new community, which I have no end date for. We just keep on rolling until we don't. But it's kind of weird in a good way to think that Trump will officially be back, and it's like round 2, but kind of round 3 as far as him being president. And there's going to be big changes, big changes. Every single person Trump is picking as part of his administration is like the exact opposite mindset and plan of a person compared to who we had the last 4 years. So yeah, let's just say big changes are coming. Big. Like there's never been a switcheroo like what's about to happen. That's what I call the best is yet to come. Me and Pastor Bob, that would be a dream come true at the inauguration. Wouldn't get much better than that. I don't think I am on the standby list though. Pastor Bob could be, or he could already be scheduled for all we know. But I'm not going to get my hopes up for that. But the day would be over the top if that happened. So back home now. It wasn't a long walk, but Cassie's had her walks today. And oh, my neighbor turned off his lights. I don't know why he did that. It's too soon. So, but I'm going to wrap it up here, I think. Just wanted to share the December 31st event, music event, and new release of the Storm TikTok. So, like I said, I'm leaning towards 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, just to make it nice and early for those of you who don't want to stay up late, because it'll probably be about an hour long anyway, give or take. But I'd love to see all of you there and chatting away like always. You guys can jump in the chat and do Bob Joyce, Elvis sharings, whatever you want. It's too bad we can't send pictures on there, can we? I don't think we can on there either. Yeah, I hope that's something we can get added. That would be delightful. I have my theory on that, but why it's like that. But anyway, that would be nice if that was a tool I could just turn on in a chat that everyone could send pictures and GIFs and stuff like that. But I don't think we have that option. So we'll just chat and hang out. I'll be there too, of course. And yeah, just a list of all the best kind of New Year's Eve feel music that I can share from the past albums, past couple years mostly. And it should be pretty cool. So put that on your list. One more thing to do. Or the one thing you can do this New Year's Eve if you don't have any plans. So December 31st, 9 p.m. Eastern. I think that sounds pretty good. But I will keep you posted. I'll post in the community tab with updates, of course. And haven't decided if I'm going to share the cover photo early or not. Maybe I'll just share a little piece of it to get you guys interested. A little clickbait for you. But let me know when you get to the beach, San Diego, Oceanside, Myrtle Beach. Yeah, I'm planning to do some beach live stream at some point because I'm literally like a mile away from the beach. It's not far away. So that will happen sooner or later. But okay, you guys have a good night. and almost weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. So I'll see you again soon. Take care. Have a good night.